Are you wondering how to sell without being salesy? That's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video coming up. Hey hustlers, welcome to another video of the Hustle Show. Thanks so much for tuning in into another episode here of just grinding and putting stuff together and trying to create our own dreams. My name is Christian, I'm the host here of the Hustle Show. Thank you so much. And the topic of today is actually quite interesting, to be honest with you, because the reason why it's so interesting to me, at least, is because I don't come from a sales background. I actually struggled big time when I started selling my own services. I had a hard time. I didn't even know what to do. I always left the ball on their court, of the possible client. I didn't know what closing meant. I didn't know what questions to ask. I didn't know anything. I was just trying to make a sale, but I did it the whole, completely wrong way. I was probably very pushy. I was probably just caring about trying to absorb money, and I just didn't really understand what it was. I had to read books. I had to get a coach to train me on how to sell, and it got to the point where I was able to sell things without actually being salesy. And that's really what I want to share on this video. It sounds very complicated, to be honest with you. When I heard this, is like, what do you mean? Like, how can you sell without being salesy? I thought you need to be salesy in order to sell. Well, there's another way. There's a better way, actually. I like to call it a better way to sell without being pushy, without being the typical salesman. No offense to salesmen, but I think no offense to any salesman out there, but at least the ones, every time I go to a dealership, most of them are very pushy. They want me to sign on the spot, but that's another conversation for another video. Basically, the proposition here on this video is to create enough value for that person, because I want to quote here Jeffrey Gitomer from one of the sales books, because I went through all his sales trainings, and he actually says people love to buy, but they don't like to be sold. They don't want to hear the spill. They don't want to hear your pitch. They don't want to know about you and your story, and they don't care about you, but they love shopping. They love buying. They love finding a product that is going to solve their solution. Now, when I heard this for the first time, it's like it was mind-blowing to me. It was eye-opener, because I didn't know there was another way, rather than being just pushy and just following up a bunch of times and just trying to close it no matter what. And it turns out there's actually a better approach. There's a better approach where you can actually promote your products, your services, have even a better closing rate by not being salesy. The way to do this is actually sharing content. Content marketing is one of the best ways that you can be selling and closing without actually being salesy. And I'll give you a couple of examples. We're gonna do it in 3 steps, and I'm gonna define the 3 steps real quick. We have an awareness step, we have a consultation step, and then we'll have a closing step. Okay, so this is basically a very simple, you probably have a very complicated process for sales and everything, but this is very simple just for the example. Let's say that you have a vacuum cleaning business, okay, and you want to close a lot more clients, attract and close, and just make more revenue in general. So what you're gonna do is, on stage 1, you want to attract and increase your awareness. So you're gonna create videos about topics on tips for maintaining a clean carpet. You want to create the best tools to have to clean a carpet, the best chemicals, how to choose the right company to clean your carpet, what to look for, what actually matters when cleaning carpets. That's going to be on your awareness. You're going to attract people that are interested in maintaining and having a clean carpet. Very, very obvious. Now, you're not selling anything, you're just promoting knowledge. You're providing information to people that is actually going to be valuable to their lives, and they're actually going to use it for something. Don't just create trash. Actually make something that is going to be very useful. But once you have their attention, once stage 1 is done, you can move on to stage 2. Again, there's no salesy, there's nothing going on, nothing pushy, it's just content. Once they find you through your content, the whole intention of the website is to actually attract people, but also convert them into leads, whether they give you a phone call or they actually inquire service by filling out a form, they send you an email, whatever it may be. They're actually in the consultation contact process, because they want to talk to you directly, because they already saw your name, they already found out what you do, and they know that you're actually pretty good at this, and they want to talk to you. This is a stage 2. Now, in stage 2, you're going to have that direct contact with this person. All you have to do is provide additional information. They're going to have several questions. Provide information, give answers, 2 or 3 questions on a phone call, all the way to 10 questions on a phone call, and address them in a very chill way. You're just providing information, you're just replying to their questions, but nothing salesy. from there, I invite you to, if the client is not ready to hire you and is not ready to close, send them to a third stage. On the third stage, you're going to be able to share a different type of content. It's not going to be the content that we were sharing on stage 1, where you were sharing tips and tricks. On this side, you're going to actually be sharing testimonials, case studies. You're going to be sharing pictures of before and after of how you make the carpets look so clean. And you're going to share this information with the prospect that is in the fence of trying to figure out if they should hire you or not. And it's as simple as, when you're on the phone with them, ask for their email and type the email, send them a couple of testimonials, reviews, or video reviews, which would be awesome. Send them to them, share them with them. Again, it's very not salesy. You're not pushing the sale, but you're sharing so much value and so much content that the person is going to convert like that. And this applies to every industry, every type of business. Doesn't matter what you sell, is going to work phenomenal, because it's not the process on the business, is not what you sell, is not the service. It's actually the psychology behind it, because you're not trying to push the product to the customer. You're just giving them information so you make them feel smart about their decision. You're actually giving them enough information to where they can decide which is going to be the company that they want to work with. And when they do, when they pick this company, they're going to be like mind blown. They're going to feel so intelligent and so smart because they picked the best possible company that they could hire just based on the information and the content that you share. And that's it. That's how you do it. It's possible. You don't have to be pushy. You don't have to be following up of, every single day just trying to close a person. Provide value, give information and a promise. You're going to be able to be selling without selling whatever it is, whatever product, service, or whatever it is that you do for a living. Okay? Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you subscribe to the channel right now for The Hustle Show. Become a part of this amazing family, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in to the Hustle Show audio experience. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And even if you didn't, make sure you subscribe to the podcast right now. It's still free. Visit thehustleshow.co for all the show notes and to watch the video experience of this episode. We'll see you soon.